worked out, all right? And it was great. So now we got everything all planned and what we're going to do, and then I noticed that we didn't have enough of towels for 5 people. There was only enough of towels for 4 people. So what happened was I seen the chambermaid walking in the hallway. So I said, "Oh, excuse me, dear, would you come in here for a second?" She says, "Yeah." So she came in. I said, "There's 5 of us in here, and you only have 4 towels. Get us some extra towels and face cloths." "Oh, certainly," said, "no problem." And she went. She came back, and she brought in extra towels and face cloths and whatever. Well, she was so good about it. I just, I gave her a $5 tip. Well, she leaves, and she comes back, and she knocks on the door. She's knocking on the door. I open the door, and she's got armful of towels. Her arms are straight down from her chin, towels all the way almost down to her knees. Okay? I says, "What are you doing with all them towels?" She says, "Put them in your trunk and put them in your car tomorrow." Can you imagine? We had towels. As a matter of fact, I still have one of those towels left.
Wow.
Can you imagine that? You know how many years ago that was?
Unbelievable.
Yep. And it was great. And we stayed in that hotel. I think it was for 6 days. No, it was more than 6 days. So it was 2. No, it was 10 days. It was 10 days that we stayed there, and then we started coming back. It was beautiful. We went to the power plant up there, and they showed you how the water makes the electricity. It runs through the river and it turns the generators. And then we went to an old fort where the Indians and the were fighting and trying to take over they didn't want us to. When we were there, because the history of the place I'm talking about, and they explained the history, how the Indians didn't want us to take their land. They felt it was their land, and that we shouldn't have anything to do. And there was a lot of people killed up there in them days. But really something. We went all over the place. The Niagara Falls, and if you remember, they used to do all that streaking, and at the falls. People would take all their clothes off. They run underneath, it's like a boardwalk, and you run underneath the falls with no clothes on.
You're kidding me. Oh my
Women,
God.
men, everything bouncing all over the place.
Well, we have the movies. We saw the movies when you guys were up there.
Oh, really? You have that?
Yeah, didn't you? That's the one we made. You had the 8mm camera, remember?
Right.
So, there's pictures of you guys wearing the raincoats going under the falls.
Yeah, that's another thing. We went underneath the falls coming down. Yep. We're on that big boat, there's something, I forget what, Niagara or something like that.
Yeah, the Mist of New York or something like that.
I beg your pardon?
The Mist of New York, is it?
Something like that, whatever it was. Yeah. I tell you. But again, Jimmy, I didn't have two nickels to rub together. I put everything on the credit card. Everything went on the credit card. So anyhow, I was buying the gas, going all around like this here. Now I'm on my way going back home again, and I pull into this gas station because I knew I was going to need gas, and I had about $8 in cash in my pocket. So I figured I'm going to need tolls and whatever. So I told the guy to fill the car up, and then he's filling the car up, and I said to him, "Do you know where there's a nice restaurant around here where I could take my family for dinner?" So he says, "Well, I'm not familiar with this place up here because I only work here. Go and talk to the boss. He's inside." I go see the boss. I said, "Where can we find a nice restaurant? Because I don't have any money." I didn't tell the guy this, but I didn't have any cash to pay for food, So I wanted to go to a good restaurant where I could use a credit card. So anyhow, now he says, "Oh yeah," he says, "when you leave here, you go down the road here, you'll see a big white rock. You can't miss it. Well, just on as you approach it, just go slow, and you'll see a sign with an arrow on it, and you go up the road where you see the sign." Told me what was on the sign, somebody's restaurant or whatever. So that's what we did. We went up there and we had our dinner and whatnot and put it on the credit card. But anyhow, the guy comes in now and he says to me, he says, that's X amount of dollars. So I says, I gave him my credit card. Anyhow, he takes the credit card and he puts it in the machine, takes it back out again. He says, this credit card is no good. I says, what are you talking about? I used that credit card since I left New York. I've been to Canada with it and did it all through New York, and you're telling me it's no good? Let me see that credit card. Sure enough, he was right. Can you imagine? All those gas stations that I was at never saw that. They just ran it through the what do you call it, the machine?
Yeah.
And they were satisfied. Well, then it turns out the guy told me in the gas station, he said, don't worry about it. He said, I told him you got to take the gas out of the car or leave a tire or whatever. So he says, don't worry about it. I'll turn it into the company and they'll send you a new credit card and they'll send me the money anyhow. So that's how that worked. Can you imagine that?
So did you